My girlfriend swore. My best friend was a stranger to her. His wife found an old photo album that told a different story. I met my girlfriend Serena at a mutual friend's birthday party 3 years ago. Beautiful, charming, and laughed at all my jokes. Within 6 months, we were living together. Within a year, I was shopping for engagement rings. Everyone said we were perfect together. My mom adored her. My coworkers were jealous. I thought I'd won the lottery. The only person who didn't seem thrilled was my best friend Connor. We'd been tight since freshman year of college, closer than brothers. But whenever Serena came around, he got weird, quiet. He'd make excuses to leave early or suddenly remember somewhere he needed to be. His wife Janelle noticed it too. When I asked him about it directly, he just shrugged. Something about her seems off, man. I can't explain it. I figured he was being overprotective, maybe even a little jealous that I wasn't hanging out as much anymore. Serena assured me it was nothing personal. She said Connor probably just needed time to warm up to her. I don't think I've ever actually met him before you introduced us, she said casually one night. Maybe he's just awkward around new people. I believed her. Why wouldn't I? She'd never given me a reason to doubt anything she said. She was attentive, supportive, and seemed genuinely invested in our future together. I was completely in love. Then Janelle called me on a random Tuesday afternoon. She'd been cleaning out their garage, sorting through boxes from Connor's old apartment. She found a photo album from his senior year of college, back when he studied abroad in Barcelona for a semester. There were pictures of landmarks, friends, late nights at tapas bars, normal study abroad stuff. But in the middle of the album, she found a series of photos that made her stomach drop. Connor with his arm around a girl, kissing her on a beach, holding hands at a cafe. The same girl in at least a dozen pictures across several months. The girl was Serena. Janelle sent me photos of the album pages. My hands were shaking so hard I could barely hold my phone. There was no mistaking it. Same smile, same dimple on her left cheek, same tiny scar above her eyebrow from a childhood bike accident. Serena and Connor had dated, not just dated. Based on these photos, they'd been deeply involved during his entire semester abroad. She swore she'd never met him before. She looked right at me and lied, like it was nothing. I didn't confront her immediately. I needed to understand the full scope of what I was dealing with. That night, I casually mentioned Connor's study abroad experience, just to see what she'd say. She didn't even blink. Oh, Barcelona? I've always wanted to visit there. Never been though. Another lie. She exposed herself without knowing I already had proof. I called Connor the next day. When I told him what Janelle found, there was a long silence. Then he finally spoke. I wanted to tell you so many times, man. When you first introduced her, I almost passed out. She acted like she'd never seen me before in her life. Pretended I was a complete stranger. He explained everything. They'd dated for 4 months in Barcelona. She'd told him she loved him and talked about a future together. Then one day, she just vanished. Blocked him on everything, moved back to the States early, never explained why. He spent months trying to figure out what happened. And then years later, she shows up on your arm and acts like I don't exist, he said. I didn't know how to tell you without sounding insane. I spent the next few days quietly preparing my exit. Moved my important documents to my office. Quietly separated our finances. Made sure my name was the only one on the lease, since I'd been the original tenant. Then, I invited Connor and Janelle over for dinner, telling Serena it was a double date to help everyone bond. The evening started normally. Serena was her usual charming self, playing the gracious hostess. Then Janelle casually mentioned the photo album she'd found. Serena's face went pale. Funny thing, I said, pulling out printed copies of the Barcelona photos. You told me you'd never met Connor before, but here you are, kissing him, in Spain, 4 years ago. The silence was deafening. Serena tried spinning some story about a misunderstanding, about how she thought I meant something else, about how it was so long ago she'd genuinely forgotten. The lies tumbled out, each one more desperate than the last. I asked her to leave that night. She tried crying, begging, even threatening, but I was done. I'd spent months unknowingly building a life with a stranger who'd lied about something so fundamental. I couldn't trust a single word she'd ever said. Connor and I are closer than ever now. He said the weight of that secret had been eating him alive. Last I heard, Serena moved to another city and reactivated her dating profiles. I wonder how many strangers she's pretending to have never met.